Hello everyone, it's Grace and welcome back to another video. So the video that I'm doing today is going to be a book haul, and I have a lot of books here that I'm really excited about. If you're my mom and you're watching this video, I know what you're thinking, but I budget for books, okay? It happens. So I do have quite a few here that I've amassed over the past few months, and there are a lot that I'm really excited about. One that I'm going to get out of the way very quickly is going to be The Lord of Chaos by Robert Jordan, the sixth book in the Wheel of Time, because I'm currently working my way through the Wheel of Time and I've chosen to get the floppy paperbacks because it's my favorite reading experience out of any format of book. So I really love these, and they do have nice cover art on them, even though it is small and not like spanning the entire cover, but I don't mind that. I really like these. So yeah, we have book 6 in the Wheel of Time. Next up, and I'm pretty sure that this video is going to be going up before June, but we have Cemetery Boys by Aidan Thomas, and I talked about this in my June TBR because not only am I going to be buddy reading this with a few of my friends, but it also fits into one of the prompts for the Olympics readathon. So I have it in the Hades prompt, although I'm sure that it could fit in other places as well. But basically this book is about a trans boy and how he has trouble with his family accepting his gender, and so there's something about summoning ghosts here, and he summons the wrong ghost, and I'm assuming that it's very like funny and cute and chaotic, and so I'm going to be reading this really soon, like within the next week I'm going to be starting, and I'm really excited about it because it sounds adorable, and I just know that like so many people have loved it. So Cemetery Boys. Next, we have The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden, and I'm really excited for this one. People say that this is a really atmospheric book, like you feel immersed in the cold and the winter, but people also say that Vasya, I believe her name is like a really fantastic main character in this book, so I'm really looking forward to reading about her. And also, like, I was looking for the hardcover in this because I think that these covers in particular are really pretty, and I'm really looking forward to how this hardcover set of the trilogy is going to look on my shelf. So I was really happy when I was able to pick this up. Next up, we have The Ember Blade by Chris Wooding, and to be honest with you, I don't actually know that much about this one. I've just heard about it from a couple of people, including Murphy Napier, and she loved it, and I believe that I had heard about it before then, but I can't remember from who. It was someone doing the book cover challenge, and they were having this described to them. It might have been Alan. I'm not sure. But either way, this is a bit of a chunky one, actually. I was surprised, but I'm really looking forward to this because it doesn't seem to have gotten that much hype yet, and so hopefully if I can read it and review it, I can let other people know like if this is really fantastic and like encourage more people to read it. So we have The Ember Blade. Next up is a book that is definitely not underhyped, at least on BookTube, and that is going to be The Sword of Gan. So BookTube is pretty much the reason why I picked this one up, because I have heard so many people reading it and absolutely loving it, and I just like cannot even explain how excited I am. This is going to be waiting until like after the readathon in June though. I believe there's going to be a buddy read for it over on the Wizarding Duo Discord, so I'm looking forward to joining that, and everyone that talks about this book has me so hyped for it, so I'm very excited. Next up, we have a pick that can be solidly attributed to Alan at the Library of Allenxandria, and that is going to be Sunlin Ascends by Josiah Bancroft. And I think the first person that I ever actually heard talk about this book was Elliot Brooks, and she described it as weird, which I think like it basically is, but in a good way. And so like Alan has sold it many times over on his channel, and I've seen more and more people picking up the series, like I assume partly because of him, and like everyone just talks so highly about it. And so I like the concept of like the Tower of Babel and like essentially a maze and like exploring it and having to face things and getting through the tower. And also having sort of like a lovably stupid main character is what I've heard him described as. So like all of those things aren't really things that I've read before necessarily, but they sound appealing to me. And like people have sold it very well, mostly Alan, but yeah, I'm very excited. So next up, we have Vicious by V.E. Schwab, and this is a book that I've been aware of for quite a long time, actually, and I read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab and loved it, so I was definitely a little more motivated to pick up more of her books, but the person who actually gave me the push to go and buy this was my friend Katie, who unfortunately doesn't have a booktube channel, though she, like, might soon. I don't know. I'm trying to encourage her because she wants to start one. So Katie, if you're watching this, you know, you should do that because she's awesome. And she loved Vicious, and so she convinced me to pick it up. And hopefully when I read it, I can chat to her about it and about how much I'm loving it too. And finally is a book that has been on my radar for a really, really long time. And that is going to be Cersei by Madeline Miller. And so I read The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller as one of my first books of the year in 2020? Pretty sure it was 2020, but also the beginning of 2020 feels about 18 years ago now, so pretty sure. But anyway, I loved The Song of Achilles. It made me cry, it broke my heart, it made me feel all of the emotions. And so I thought that her writing was really beautiful. And so ever since then, like, I've low-key wanted to pick this up, but for some reason I've just never gotten around to it. And so I finally have it on my shelf, and I'm looking forward to it. I don't know when I'm actually going to get to it since my June TBR is so full, and I have some books lined up after that as well, but I am one step closer to finally reading this. Now, friends, I may have finally achieved my goal of a video that's shorter than 10 minutes, but I won't know until I edit it. So let's just be proud of me for a second for being concise. No, I'm kidding, but I do... I'm kidding. Anyway, that is it for my book haul, and I'm very excited about all of these books. Did I buy too many? Maybe, but you know, they're an investment in my mental health, so I'm very happy about it. And let me know in the comments down below if you are reading any of these books, if you're planning on reading them, or, you know, if you have read them and you loved them, please, you know, tell me. So that is going to be it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to, and I will see you next time. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye!